Everyone is talking about the solid performance of that is Pyramids FC in their CAF Champions League semi-final game against Orlando Pirates. But I'm also here to give you six, not four, six years like this, six solid reasons as to why Orlando Pirates must believe that it is very possible, very, very possible to qualify to the Champions League final in Egypt. I don't know what I'm doing. All right, so welcome back and thank you again for watching the videos. As I always tell you, do well to subscribe and do well to also like the video to help perform better. My name is Sarah, but let me get straight to start the video. And let me give you the first one. So Orlando Pirates are unbeaten the whole of the Champions League this season. So in the group stage, Orlando Pirates was in group with Al Ahly, in group with CR Belouizdad, in group with Stade Abidjan, didn't taste defeat in all of the group stages, came to the round 16, came to the quarterfinal actually, not round 16, to play against that is MC Oja, didn't get a defeat at that level, and now even in the semi-final, they are the only team so far in the competition who are yet to taste defeat. And the math of this game is very simple. If they avoid defeat, if they avoid getting defeated, there's about 85% chance that they make it to the final if they avoid defeat. That is, if they maintain the unbeaten streak. Number two, my second reason is that when you combine three competitions, that is the MTN 8 Cup, the Nedbank Cup in South Africa, then also the CAF competitions, if you combine these three competitions, the last time Orlando Pirates actually lost a tie, and I mean a tie, not a game. The key word here is a tie. The last time they lost a tie in these three competitions was on the 20th of March, 2022, 3 years ago. So the last 3 years in the Nedbank Cup, in the MTN 8, in CAF competitions, they haven't lost a tie. And even the game they lost 3 years ago was the Confederations Cup final, which was against RS Berkane in 2022. And they only lost it on penalty shootout. So in actual fact, they haven't lost a tie in regulation time in a very long time now. And as if, let's say, you combine home and away, they haven't lost it in a very long time. So 3 years haven't lost a tie in these three competitions. That tells you one thing. Pirates is a team that is very difficult to eliminate from cup competitions. And momentum is on their side for this game going to play against Pyramids. Then number three, Orlando Pirates actually get better results playing away from home than they do at home. So let's do the math. Very simple. They've played 5 games at home in the Champions League this season. They won 2 and played 3 draws. So they played a draw against Ali at home, played a draw against that is MC Oja at home, then also played a draw with Pyramids FC at home. But on the away record, they've actually won 3 games away. So they won against Al Ahly away, they won against CR Belouizdad away, and they also won against MC Oja away. So they've actually won 3 away and won only 2 at home. So this is a team who knows how to get a better result playing away than at home. And this game against Pyramids, they are going away to play in Cairo against that is Pyramids. So it's a perfect fertile ground for Orlando Pirates. Then number 4, history is actually on the side of Orlando Pirates. So in the 2013 Champions League, they made it all the way to the final. But in the semis of that tournament, they played Esperance, and the first game was in South Africa. Guess what was the scoreline? It was a 0-0 draw. They played a goalless draw at home with Esperance in South Africa. Then they had to go away in Tunisia to get a 1-1 draw in Tunisia, then qualify to the final on away goals. Back in 2025, or fast forward to 2025, it's the same story. They played at home a goalless draw with that is Pyramids, and they'll now have to go away and get the result away in order to make it to the final. Then point number 5, and the last time Pyramids actually played a tie, that is home and away in South Africa. The first leg, which was played in South Africa, ended in a goalless draw. It was against Mamelodi Sundowns. They played a goalless draw with Sundowns in South Africa. But when the return leg went to Egypt, it was Sundowns who went to win that game by 1-0. So this is also something that favors Orlando Pirates going into the game. And the last time they played in South Africa, the away game was a draw for Pyramids, and they lost at home to the South African side, which is also seeming to be a similar story for Orlando Pirates. Then my last and bonus point is that Pyramids don't really have that much of the home advantage in the tie. This was the stadium when Pyramids played against Al Ahly in the Egypt League. This is supposed to be first against second, and it was played in the home of Pyramids. And you can see the numbers here. Literally almost more than half of the stadium was empty because Pyramids couldn't fill all those numbers. So they're not going to have a lot of fans available at the stadium, and it's going to be a similar atmosphere as you are seeing on your screen here. It's going to be something similar. And the intimidation from fans will probably not come to the advantage of Pyramids, which would be to the advantage of Orlando Pirates going into this game. So there you have it, 6 solid and strong points as to why Orlando Pirates must really believe that it's possible to sort of make it to the Champions League final. Sometimes in football, it's not the team that plays the better football that qualifies, but who has the better spirit that qualifies. But with that being said, it's going to be a very keen contested game between Orlando Pirates and also Pyramids. But tell me in the comment section whether you think the 6 solid and strong reasons I gave you are strong enough to help Orlando Pirates make it to the final.